See, this one's a hard one to peg. See, because Josh and the Peacock team during the day, they're not for it. Yeah, but but Jim's with it, right? Jim wants it. Tucker wants it, right? They both seem to like it. But me, I just got a strike on YouTube for one of them on about YouTube a second ago on one of my fucking videos. Where's my videos? Yeah, I want this one. Sorry. Let me just check this out real quick. Come on, meow. Make sure we get it all in there in case it doesn't come up on my timeline. See? Blocked. Done. Fucking blocked me. I'm blaming Elon. He's the one that personally did it because I was whooping GPT-3's ass on the chessboard, and I know you don't want it to get out.
5G phones.
So,
Brands you love,
moral
like Samsung.
contract, fair
Switch now and
usage,
save more.
intellectual
Only at
property,
Metro.
or otherwise on
Will you
free
soon
speech.
have to pay to
Damn
use
it.
Twitter if Elon Musk
YouTube,
gets
you're
his
next.
way? Maybe.
Coming after you.
He's trying to buy the platform, and here's what he said
I don't
about
know
it just
I
moments
don't know
ago
if Elon would
at the
represent
TED
that. He learned
conference in
things. It was good
Vancouver.
information.
Twitter has
It's the
become
process. He's rabid. I was shooting at it. I didn't
so,
say I hit it. I was just.
It's just really important that people have both the
about
reality
it.
and the perception that they're able to speak freely within the bounds of the law.
I haven't heard anything about it.
and,
He hasn't contacted me about
so
the
one of the things that
lawsuit
I
yet.
believe
So
Twitter should do
I
is
figured he
open
would.
source
I
the
mean,
algorithm.
rich people, right? They can't let a nickel get by.
Musk is offering a premium for Twitter, $54.20 a share. Right now, Twitter stock costs
Firstborn,
about
maybe?
$46.
Liver? Kidney?
He's offering a premium. He's also talking a little trash. In a letter to Twitter's chairman, he said he doesn't have confidence in the social media's current management structure and that he, Elon Musk, can, quote, unlock its potential. Now,
Just
what
because.
does that mean?
I
And
don't
beyond
care.
Musk,
No, I mean, I wouldn't
who
want to
might
do it
benefit?
because it's.
To help us
I don't know.
understand is the person
We're gonna
you
keep
always
it.
want to have
So
on
all
when an
your
eccentric
all your
billionaire wants to
memory,
take
all
over
your
a tech
processor power
giant.
plant.
New York Times contributor and Pivot co-host Kara Swisher. Also
Hi.
because you've been texting with him. So Kara,
Some people
what is
play
he
like
saying?
that. It's just a different
Actually,
type
emailing.
of board.
I told him my son's like the five.
Napa hardline
54-20
crew
joke that
teams,
he's making
usually you
about
come in
me,
off the
which I
bottom,
think
they'll
most
throw you
people
into
realize.
it because
And
it's
he
the
said my
upper
son's
step.
rock.
And,
I'm hoping
you
to get him
know,
on
ipso
play. I've
facto, you
interviewed him
get
lots
close
and
enough
lots
to
of
it,
times,
you
and so
could take
I really
Elon
want to
on
sort
the
of
board.
walk
That's
him,
not the
take him to
problem.
the paces of what
Eventually, you
he's
break
doing
off
here,
in
'cause
buds
he
anyways.
needs a little bit of
Because
pushback,
his
I
like
suspect,
charges like to
and
repel.
he's making claims, some of which are really interesting, some of which are
Maybe you're too close to each other.
dramatic because Elon Musk
the
is
event
dramatic,
becomes
and so I
two
think
Jupiters out
a lot of
there.
Wall Street right now doesn't think he's serious because the stock hasn't risen at all. They think he's doing some sort of way to get out of the stock, and that's what it looks like from Wall Street's perspective. I think
they
he's
were gonna
much
take
more
their bid,
serious
you
than
know.
that.
Well, I
but
don't know. What
I'm
I'd
not sure
have
he
to
can
say to
afford
him
it,
is
even
think
though he
about
said
it
it
real
on
hard,
stage. I don't
GPT-3. If
think
you
he
look
can.
back,
He
did
puts
you
his
ever
other
think the Sal was
companies at
going to
great
do
risk.
on that front
If
line?
he was able
Okay,
to
so
afford
that's
it,
the
and
plan
if the
B on it.
shareholders were to take him up on the
Maybe that was the
offer, what
offer.
would it mean
Maybe
for the
he wasn't
platform? And
expecting a
when he's
poison
asked
pill to be
whether he's a
piled
free
into it.
speech
But like I said,
absolutist, he
that's
says yes.
gonna. I mean, the reason you wouldn't
I
think
guess
about
what
it
does
is
that
what
mean?
would you
And
do to
one of the big questions
reasonable?
I have as a member
Sure,
of the media
I'll
is,
make
would you let
out
someone like
$50
Donald
a
Trump back on the
share on
platform?
that, or $60 a share,
Oh
whatever
yeah,
it is.
he objected to it
And
at the
you know,
time.
from the Bunny's house, the
as you recall,
biomass
when Twitter knocked him off, Jack
comparatively
Dorsey made
to
that decision.
industrial
Elon
buyers,
thought it wasn't
20%
correct,
of
and
the 20%.
He tweeted about it several times, I think, but at least once that he thought it was the wrong thing.
Well, you don't know
he sort
that
of
because
dabbles
it's
in
not a
this area
fixed
and talks about free speech,
set.
but he's never
It
run
could
a
be
social media platform.
anything
which is
from
like
one to the other,
descending
to one to
into
the
a
other, to the
potential
other.
cesspool. And so I think he'd find it
Infinitesimal.
quite a bit harder running it to figure out what should be done and what
You
should
know
not.
which one to start
it's easier
with.
to sort of make make a lot of
Roman 7
observations
days.
from
How
the
about it?
sidelines, and he's very good at that.
If
I think
that
running
became
it's
your
another
AI
story. One of the things that's
minesweeper
most interesting
logic
is that
and
this company is not a very big company, and it's not a very good business. And I think he's right
you're like,
about
how
that.
do you
The
do Roman 7
potential
days?
does
You
need
go
to be
round
unlocked,
robins in a
and
group
it
with
has a
kids,
lot
and
more
whichever
value
is the
than
best result
it
is how
has
we'll do it from now
over the
on.
course of its history.
Until
What
somebody
would
does
that
better.
look like? I mean, he's talking about a subscriber base.
Sometimes I think you gotta be
paying
shaked
a
up
certain
again,
amount
but it's
of
not
money.
reasonable
But
to
then
day after
also,
day
would that
change
mean
the
that there would be
uniform in
ads
the
on the
military
platform?
or
Because
anything.
part of the thing that people hate about Instagram, even though it's quite addictive, is that every other scroll is an ad for something.
You have all of town
Yeah, well, it's
to
also
consider.
quite lucrative, by the way, FYI.
Yeah, again,
there are ads on
when
Twitter,
I
you
look
just don't
at
see
the
them. That's
neural
how
net,
bad they
what do
are.
they all have in
So
common?
that's
Either
one
the
of the
Twitter
issues.
or the
I think
Facebooking,
the
and I don't
subscription's
care.
interesting. I think both
If
you
I
and
can
I and a
take
lot of people would
the
pay
lion's
to
share,
be,
which is hard to
depending on how
tell
many
given the stock
subscribers you have.
market and Meta,
It's a great
to be
marketing
perfectly
vehicle. It's a
frank.
great news distribution vehicle.
It's
sort of
they're
giving away
very
everything
different
for free.
animals
And for what?
comparatively
They have
to
a
what
kind
they
of
do in
not
the
a very
sector.
good ad
But
business,
isn't
or it's okay.
Walgreens and Amazon
And it's
the
also
same
not very
thing?
big. And so one of the things he is talking about is
Kmart,
this
really?
de facto
Or Walmart,
town
at
square
least.
idea. Well, it's not a town square; it's a public square. It's a
Those
private
became
square,
an
and
easy
they always
metric
talk
for
about it
you
like
to
it's a public square,
understand about.
and
Well,
it's a
that'd been the
private
first thing
company.
about
So
getting
that's going to
involved
be
with
what,
those
if that's what he
monsters
wants
for
to do, bring
keys
it private
about.
so it can do some of
Eventually,
these
you're going to
things
sub it down to
without
wherever
pressure
the hell
from
you
Wall
want to
Street
put money.
and the stock price.
Eventually.
Twitter is it's very
Elon's
tricky.
going that way
and it's
because
had
it
a
should
large
be
effect
reasonable
on
for
democracies abroad, but also here,
66.6 playing the
as
devil.
we saw
Yes.
last year with the insurrection, and
To
as
do
we saw in
that,
2016
I mean,
during the election.
I don't know. They don't
He's
teach
talking
you
about
hardware
getting rid
like
of the
that,
bot
and if
armies.
they do, it's probably some
How do you do
underhand
that?
technique.
I mean, if you
Todd
could
or
just
the
get rid of them
Masons,
pretty easily, wouldn't Twitter have already
version,
done it?
Prime.
If you make it a subscription, it sort of solves a
what do
lot
they
of
all have in
problems in that
common?
way. It's a very
Anywhere
difficult
you
technical
go,
problem to
I'll
deal with.
find
Every
it,
one of
even
these
if that's
sites,
what they realize
including
they're doing
Facebook,
or
which
not.
has unlimited resources, has issues around this.
Then
And
you
it's not
get to the
necessarily there
board
just to
meeting.
focus on it. It
And
does
you
ruin
realize,
the experience on Twitter. And by
that
the way,
one's kind of a weird
Elon has a
asshole,
bot army.
right?
There's a lot of people who tweet
I don't
about
like
him
him
that may
anymore.
not
I
be
mean,
in existence.
changes
That said, he has a lot of fans.
everything.
And
But
he
it's
can really
short
get
on
them
oil,
going in
right?
a lot of ways, depending on
Nickel
what he's
in
tweeting
Russia.
about, whether it's weed or taking over Twitter, which he does.
Let's talk
he does a
about
lot of
it.
different
I mean, we
memes
all
and
got
stuff.
problems and
But I think
addictions to a little bit of
this
common
is a
sense.
company that is under
If I
leveraged.
don't
So
look
a lot
at it
of people
though,
have looked
but if
at
I
it,
don't
but it
take
has
the
a lot of
integrity
hair on
behind
it,
it and be
including
like,
Donald
well,
Trump,
actually,
speaking
I'm
of
just
hair.
a trader. Stop what you're doing.
And whether to bring him back,
You should be able to
without
take
Elon
on
Musk, they have to
Putin.
think about
This
if he runs for
conversation is a
president,
Warhammer
and if he
table
wins,
without
whether they can let him
calculations.
back on it. They are under enormous pressure to
care.
do so.
It is.
I've seen
but
Fox out there,
it's so
Fox
tricky,
Vice
Kara,
President
because
last night with
there are
Tucker
real
last night.
and
Put
devastating
him out there. It looked like
consequences
he'd
for
been running
using
hard,
that
but what is
platform
tomorrow?
to
I'm
lie.
going to ask somebody a
And
hard
we've seen
question
it,
about
we've
a
seen it
VP
happen.
at Fox.
I wonder. In
Bankers,
talking about
economics
this, it's
people,
it's
be
kind
a
of
good
funny.
way to do that,
Elon Musk wants to
Yeah,
buy it, but
sure,
there are
I get it.
massive life and globe altering consequences for just letting people run wild on the thing.
Yes, 100%. But that's
notice
Facebook
tomorrow.
is really where
Yeah.
the real
The
action
choice
is
is
in
going to
that.
go
So
bomb
this is a very
Ukraine,
small
do something
company. People,
stupid,
it has an outsized
waste
influence
money,
because
time,
media people like it,
resources, make
politicians,
more of a
world
problem
leaders,
in the end of
and Elon
about
Musk.
you,
And so
Mexico?
one of the issues is
I mean,
if
I
he's
haven't
not going
really-
to
I
do
mean,
this, and by the
other
way,
than
Twitter
him going
and
and
some of its
tackling
biggest
that
investors,
guard that raped
like,
the Waker woman,
Prince,
that's contract.
Al-Waleed
Well,
bin Talal are saying
when
no,
you get
and they're
there,
putting poison pills
let's
in.
say,
What is he going to do? He's going to have to somehow unload this 10% stake.
of course, they couldn't pay back their
And he
debts.
probably,
They had
that's
bad
probably what he's
leaders
going to have
stealing
to
a
do,
bunch of
or
money,
raise private financing,
doing
which
dumb
has its
shit.
own risks. And possible
Bunch of
rewards,
dumb
but a
bunnies
lot of
down
risks
there.
for him.
Well, I didn't play the soundbite,
They're
but he
kicking
was
hard,
asked if there's
thinking,
a plan
"Allah,
B,
I gotta
and he
turn that
laughed and
down,"
said, "There
and
is." We'll find out.
There's
what
medication
that is.
as much
That's
as
what
shock.
a super villain hero would
Shock
say,
therapy.
right? He thinks he's
Necessary.
Tony Stark, right?
But
That's what they'd
at
say.
the end of it,
However
they
you
have to
feel about
realize
it,
you're still going
that's
to
what
live
Tony
through this,
Stark would
kid.
say.
You know, the game is zenith to pull you out. It's-
You got a big mouth, you're talking real fast. I think sometimes that you forget your house is made out of glass. I got some stones to throw, but I don't break them out. I know somebody like you can never keep me down. You're pouring kerosene low, keep making enemies. Oh, guess you don't know that I'm fireproof.
Spring is here, so it's time to spruce up and wind down. Time to
It's a big bad wolf, I guess.